Siren sounds still can be heard. Kale is querying the witnesses for any leads, any clues. Cameras were on, but their face were hidden, and they most probably knew there were cameras because they. Joseph, you might want to look at this. I come to Kale. He points to a window, a broken window, and that window goes to an alleyway. So I realize, or I assume, that they must have escaped from this alleyway. But I ask him, any leads, any clues? Nothing, not yet. Kale replies. But what I was thinking in my head was, how? But how? Because this bank is situated in the center of the city. No helicopter was inside, so they must have used the roads. But what about traffic jam? And response time was only 18 minutes. How did they do all of this in 18 minutes? Rob a bank and run? I am not getting it. And how does two middle-aged men just vanish? Not to mention, they had suitcases filled to the brim with money. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I check my phone and go to Kale. I tell him I have to leave. Kale notices my phone and nods. I leave the complex, get inside my car, rev my engine, and go to Bob's shack, where Stacy was waiting for me. I pick her up. She gets in, looks at me, and shouts, "Why are you late?" This goes on for a while, but somehow I survive. We had a dinner at a fancy place. After that, I drop her back home and go to my office. Kale was already there, going through the notes and papers. With a smirk on his face, he looked at me and asked, "How was the date?" I replied, "It was wonderful, but we must get going." So we comments. We go for back and forth, somewhat like this. They can be rookie criminals. They knew the bank layout very well, so they had to scout the bank earlier, and they most probably had a getaway vehicle ready, but it wasn't captured on any camera. Also, they must have split up, or they hid themselves while escaping, because no camera footage was caught seeing two middle-aged men escape together. Kale points out, but we do have the upper hand because we know their next target, but it can also be a bluff. Nonetheless, we must be ready for it. After I said that, Kale was examining the note again while I was thinking to myself, did they really have the guts to reveal their next target? Or is it just a bluff to put us on a wild goose chase? We can never be certain. And even the bank, after learning this, increased their security. So when it was late, I got back home, got ready for bed, and I checked my phone. 2 new messages. It's from Stacy. "Had a great time? Thank you." I reply, "Welcome," and go to bed. Ding, 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 vibration, vibration. I realize it's my phone. I pick it up. "Stacy?" "Joseph, it's me, Kale. The bank got robbed. Could you? I'm on my way." So I rushed to the bank. The commotion was visible from far away. Backup, siren, and police officers, everything. I show my badge, get inside the bank. Kale, somewhat relieved seeing me, started giving me the brief. As he was giving me the brief, something seemed off because response time was 14 minutes and no trace of the criminals. But how? I asked, any search team? Already out. Kale replied, already out, but no luck. Next target, he shows me the note. Same thing. Their next target is just mentioned. So I get back home, pack my bag, and rent a hotel near near their next target. Kale will also do the same. Also, undercover task force has been created or organized for this task. After 2 days, I'm lying on this not so clean bed, and suddenly I'm hearing siren sounds from a distance. I get up from my bed while having my phone while my phone starts ringing. I pick my phone up and go towards the window, move the curtains, and I tell Kale that I'm on my way. But on the other hand, I hear, it's me, Stacy. I am flabbergasted. I tell her I will call her later, hang up the call, and before I could get the chance to call Kale, firm knocks on my door. I open the door, it's Kale, visibly disappointed. We don't talk, we just start running towards the bank. In spite of being out of breath, Kale still tries to stop. Response time 2 minutes, backup on its way, search team already out, even search dogs. Hearing this, something clicks, and I gesture Kale to hop on a car parked outside the bank. Everybody confused. I start diving. I start driving without any prior notice. Kale wanted to say something, but before he could do so, I I signaled him not to. I turned off the radio and just focused. 24 hours later, in the interrogation room, there were 3 criminals. And their routine was just genius. 2 were gun, and one were the getaway driver. Two criminals, or the two gun, after each steal, would switch into their uniforms. They always hid the money under the bed, and they had their car parked nearby. Their getaway car was the most bulky thing, and it wasn't also that fast, but it worked because it was an ambulance. And who stops an ambulance while the sirens are on? Buzz, buzz, buzz. I check my phone. Stacy. It's a new message from Stacy. You are late.